Hey, welcome to the stage. I'm so glad you're here. It's been an exciting ride so far, and we're just beginning. And tonight, I'm just, this is different. This is the whole idea of the stage. Last week, you may have heard some great artists that you weren't expecting, and today we're going to mix it up. We've gone really to new artists. These artists are young, and you're going to say, well, they're young. But if you've read Ed's blog, you would have already known that they have a body of work as much as a seasoned professional. You're going to be impressed, I assure you, because these first acts especially are coming from trademark talent. Tiffany Castillo, who's also our guest host, is somebody I've known for a couple of years now and seen her work, and she has an amazing operation. Dancers and singers, and she promotes and she really guides them along. She has an energy that is infectious, and it's one of the reasons why her artists do so well. This is a great moment for us to be able to take hidden treasures right among us that are great young artists, and even you'll see as we go along into different genres, we're going to cover some of those even more seasoned artists, and I'm really excited for that. But I'm most excited for what we're going to show you right now. And we're here for a good time, but we don't have a lot of time. So without further ado, from Trademark Talent, I'd like to introduce to you Tina Decara and Alexa Valentino in separate performances, and then their interviews.
It's the same shit, but a different day. Here I go again, swimming in decay. I waste the night away, trying to find a happy place, and thoughts that I can erase. What do I gotta do to find some real friends to kick it with? What do I gotta say to make it all okay? So I light it up and pour it down. Yeah, I dance to my own sound. I go smile. Sometimes it's real, not want to fake it, but I came here to make it. Won't let no one slow me down, no. What do I gotta do to not feel all alone again? What do I gotta say to make it through this day? So I light it up and pour it down. I dance to my own sound. I go so low, so low. Don't need no one to hold me down. Where does the time go, baby, when you're left all alone? I can't do it on my own. I can't do it on my own. It takes so much to walk this world alone. What do I gotta do to find some real friends to kick you with? What do I gotta say to make it all okay? So I light it up and pour it down. Yeah, I dance to my own sound. Ooh, I go so low, so low. I don't need no one to hold me down. So I light it up and pour it down. Light it up, I dance to my own sound. Ooh, so low, so low. Don't need no one to hold me down. Oh, yeah. That was my song called Solo, which was on New Music Friday on Spotify. My name's Tina. Hi, welcome. This is called Dreamer. I performed this at EDC with the Golden Pony, and it was such a fun performance. I've dreamed of being something. You told me I was nothing, but all the cowards and the doubters are a dime a dozen. While you were looking through me like you thought you knew me, I never cracked. I knew that you come crawling back to me. But I'm a star now, baby, I'm a star now. Try to keep me small, I'm 100 feet tall. I'm a star now, baby, I'm a star now. I'm a star now, tell me who you are now. You knocked me down and you told me I'm a dreamer. You tried to wake me up cause you weren't a believer. But I'm a star now, baby, I'm a star now. I'm a star now, baby, I'm a star now. You knocked me down and you told me I'm a dreamer. Jump on your couch. Tell me who you are. Knocked me down and you told me I'm a dreamer. No matter how you view me, no matter how you do me, I never broke because this never was a joke to me. And now you call me honey, now you're the one who's funny. Where were you when times were hard before the cash app and Venmo? I'm a star now, baby, I'm a star now. Try to keep me small, I'm 100 feet tall. I'm a star now, baby, I'm a star now. I'm a star now, tell me who you are now. You knocked me down and you told me I'm a dreamer. You tried to wake me up cause you weren't a believer. No, but I'm a star now, baby, I'm a star now. I'm a star now, baby, I'm a star now. You knocked me down and you told me I'm a dreamer. Whoa. Tell me. You knocked me down and you told me I'm a dreamer. Ooh. We are stars now, baby, I'm a star now. Try to keep me small, I'm 100 feet tall. I'm a star now, baby, I'm a star now. I'm a star now, tell me who you are now. Tell me who you are. You knocked me down and you told me I'm a dreamer. That was Dreamer. That's a great song. I hope you enjoyed it. Got another one for you guys. I wrote this out in California. And it's unreleased, so it's a teaser. Stories in my head, where you are and where you've been. Needy boy, guess you needed someone else. I am heaven sent, I'm the one you won't forget. Greedy boy, should've kept me to yourself. Cause love ain't free, you bankrupt me. There's no money for us. You ain't breaking up my bones, my bones, my bones, my bones. I'll be dancing on my own, my own, my own, my own. Not breaking up my bones, whoa, bones. Not breaking up my bones. Yeah. That's one of my favorite songs, and I can't wait for that to be out on Spotify and iTunes. And hope you're all enjoying it. I hope you're dancing if you're at home, because that's probably where you should be anyway. So dance and raise a glass, whether water, seltzer, alcohol, whatever it is, enjoy yourself. This song is called Illusion. It hit 1 million streams, 1 million. Thank you for all that. Really awesome. Paradise, you and I, too good to believe, but I need you just for tonight. Tell me it's real, tell me it's real, even if it's just an illusion. I'm high on the way that it feels. Tell me it's real, tell me it's real, even if it's just an illusion. I'm high on the way that it feels. I'm high on the way that it feels. Illusion. I'm high on the way that it feels. Illusion. Breathe time. I'm high. Feels. Paradise, you and I, two silhouettes dressed in the moonlight, just for tonight. Tell me it's real if you want me to hold on. Tell me to be there, I'll meet you in paradise. Just say the words, it can be you and I, even if it's just an illusion. Illusion, even if it's just an illusion. Tell me it's real, tell me it's real, even if it's just an illusion. I'm high on the way that it feels. Tell me it's real, tell me it's real, even if it's just an illusion. I'm Tina Decara. I'm high on the way that it feels. I'm high on the way that it feels. Illusion. Every time. I'm high on the way that it feels. Illusion, illusion, illusion. High on the way that it feels. Tell me it's real, tell me it's real. Yeah, tell me it's real. Hope you are all enjoying this, and thank you to Long Island Stage for having me.
I'm from Long Island, so I better be here. This one's called Normal Like You. It just came out, and it's doing really well. Thank you guys for enjoying this, my music. So it means a lot to me.
I've been here before, opened the wrong door. That's what perspective will do. There's another day, to find another way, and you'll see the crazy in you. Give me one more reason to turn out the light. Give me one more drink and I might start a fight. Why should I be sleeping when I could get high? I'm not getting younger, so let's stay out longer. I've been going left and then right, backwards sometimes. You say that I'm crazy too. Why don't you look around the room? They're all crazy too. Don't wanna be normal like you. So won't you just stay around here for the night? I promise that you'll find something that you like. Look around the room, they're all crazy too. Don't wanna be normal like you.
I can see you all.
You come around here, come around here, come around me, say you don't care, you do. I've been running all around it, trying to be less like you. Give me one more reason to turn off the light. Give me one more drink and I might start a fight. Why should I be sleeping when I could get high? I'm not getting younger, so let's stay out longer. I've been going left and then right, backwards sometimes. You say that I'm crazy, you do. Why don't you look around the room? They're all crazy too. Don't wanna be normal like you. So won't you just stay around here for the night? I promise that you'll find something that you like. Look around the room, they're all crazy too. Don't wanna be normal like you.
Let's go.
I've been going left and then right, backwards sometimes. You say that I'm crazy, you do. Why don't you look around the room? They're all crazy too. Don't wanna be normal like you. So won't you just stay around here for the night? I promise that you'll find something that you like. Look around the room, they're all crazy too. Don't wanna be normal like you.
Thank you for having me. I'm Tina Decara.
Hey guys, when it comes to shooting live events, Zooms, or even podcasts, do you feel like you're stuck in a box? Well, what I want you guys to do is check out Insprint's studio at Brytech. These guys have one of the best kept secrets on all of Long Island. So if you want to make sure your event goes perfect, check this out. They have a full media tech support crew. They have all the equipment and some of the best spaces to shoot any kind of events. And I'm a PJ professional. I shoot live virtual coaching events with people tuning in all around the world. I don't want to leave that to chance. So whether you need some kind of special backdrop, let's say you want to be shooting from a conference center, let's say you want to be shooting from the beach, or you want to be shooting from a golf course, and you want to have an amazing backdrop like this to hit golf shots into, you can pretty much do anything with Brytech. So check these guys out, one of Long Island's best kept secrets. If you want your event to go perfect, this is the place to be.
What is up, everybody? I'm Tiffany Castillo from Trademark Talent. I am your guest host today on Long Island Stage. I want to give big thanks to everybody at Long Island Stage, especially Brian for having me today. I'm honored, and I'm even more honored to bring my wonderful friend, an amazing amazing music artist, Miss Tina Decara. Thank you so much for coming and performing with us today.
Oh, thank you so much for having me, Tiffany.
I know it's been a long time coming, and I am absolutely ecstatic that you came down today, and you absolutely rocked it. You were singing my favorite song, Illusion, which you know is like my second favorite, Dreamer.
Yep.
Then comes, we can go for days now. My third one's Normal Like You.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just want to get right into the gist of it, to be honest. You know, I know the pandemic wasn't easy for you. It wasn't easy for all of us, but I know that you went through a lot. So I want to touch base on what you went through and what inspired now to where you are now.
Where should we start? Well, just like the passing of my manager for a long time.
Yes.
He had COVID in March 2020, and he passed away from COVID. And that took a toll like on me a lot because it showed me that this is a real sickness that's actually spreading around, and we have to be careful and protect each other and also be more sensitive to other people because you don't know who lost someone, or even if someone didn't, who's been very sick from it.
Of course.
So it definitely, and also just not being around other musicians really like bothered me because I was so used to going into studios at least 3 to 2 times a week. I was playing shows every week at pianos and at the bitter end, and I was just playing shows, and it just all kind of stopped, and it was really sad, and it feels good to be able to get back into it.
Of course, and I see how much has changed, and I know it's been a hard time. Rest in peace, Gary.
Salzman.
I had the honor of knowing him, and he was a wonderful, wonderful ground shaker in this industry. But I'm excited now because look at what has transpired. Normal Like You is out. It's out on Spotify. It's out on all these channels. And we're hoping it gets as high as Illusion at 1 million streams.
And on the radio.
Yes, that's coming soon. And I'm just so excited for you. I know that you write your own music. So what is a lot of your inspiration that you know, where do you get your from to write such amazing music?
Basically, relationships are a big part of my music inspiration. Traveling a lot, meeting new people, and just other people's relationships inspire me too. Like if someone's dealing with a breakup, I'll catch that energy on and write about it. So some of my songs aren't always about me. So I like to write other stories about other people's life, and somehow I can relate to it because I'm emotionally attached to them in some way or another.
Right.
So they're like through emotional experiences.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you.
That's awesome. It really is. That's why I think that really separates you from a lot of other artists, is that you're not only writing about your own experiences, but you're writing about others. And I know you touch thousands of people with your music. One question that I want to ask you is if you had one music artist, or let's say producer, or someone in the music industry that you could really grasp and get with and, you know, make magic happen, who would that be?
This is going to be so crazy. Justin Bieber. I freaking love him. Justin Bieber. He's awesome.
I know. He's got those beaches out in
Yup,
Georgia. Yeah.
Or Post Malone. Yeah.
Yeah, so those are two, you know, two awesome artists. And you hear that, Post Malone, if you're watching, just so you know. And let's talk about where we can find your music. I know that you're on most streaming platforms. But let's talk about where we can find your music.
Sure.
And your music videos and things of that sort.
Sure. So you can find my music on Spotify and iTunes and Amazon Music, and you can watch the music videos on YouTube.
Awesome.
And Tina Decara, everything.
Yes. Tina Decara, everything. That's so true.
Yep.
And let's talk about a little bit on Long Island. What I know that you're a Long Island-based artist, and I know you perform a lot in the city in the past and things of that sort. But how has Long Island really inspired you to push in your music?
I feel like being so close to the city has like helped me a lot because a lot of my friends live out there. And I also think that just being close to the water too, two different things are like awesome because you can just like get inspired sitting at the beach. You know what I mean?
No, 100%.
And then also because the weather changes, I feel like that affects me like when I write too. If it's gonna rain, I like that because then that gives me a reason to stay inside and write too. So I like the whole fact of like the weather changing. I feel like that's like helped me inspired.
Of course.
Like, yeah, it's really inspired
I love that.
me.
I love that. I feel like
Thanks.
Long Island is
It's
now
cool.
becoming such a major entertainment hub.
Yeah, there's so many places to perform.
Exactly, and especially platforms like Long Island Stage, you're really opening up the runway for artists to really flourish, and not only just flourish, but to put themselves out there without having to go to Los Angeles, without having to travel to Miami. You know, Long Island is really becoming a hub for not just music, but for also entertainment in general.
Yes.
My last question that I want to ask you today is, where do you see Tina Decara 10 years from now? If we can go into the future, well, I'm actually going to ask you two questions. So if we can go into the future, where do we plan to see Tina Decara in the future? What are your dreams and aspirations and all that fun stuff?
I want to be on a world tour. I want to have a platinum record, and I want to be on a TV show.
Oh, see? We already crossed one of those off your list, so hopefully some more.
Yes.
And my last question is going to be, if you can go back in time, what would you tell your future self now about being the music artist that you are now? I know that it's a lot of pressure, being in the music industry, especially being a young artist. Today's society isn't really easy on us. So what would you tell yourself, what would you tell yourself now knowing all this knowledge?
So I started singing when I was 14, so I would tell myself then, eat whatever you want, don't drink too much alcohol, and don't take no as an answer.
I love that.
Take
Don't
it as
take no as an
motivation.
answer. That is motivation right there.
Yep.
Well, Tina, it's been awesome chopping it up with you. I am so excited you came down. Thank you so much for coming down.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And we have some exciting performances coming up. One of them is another artist that's a part of Trademark Talent, Miss Alexa Valentino. So here she is. Enjoy, and we'll see you back here on the couch soon.
When I look at you, I always wonder what's it like living undercover. So much I don't know. You're like a ghost, non-existent, floating somewhere in the distance. What I wanna know is why you're so anonymous, acting so mysterious. This isn't how I wanted us to be. Like a man without a name. Tell me, is it just a game? And it's driving me insane. 'Cause you're anonymous to me. Disappear, but then you call me. I need to know, what are we? Can't do this anymore. Why you so anonymous, acting so mysterious? This isn't how I wanted us to be. Like a man without a name. Tell me, is it just a game? And it's driving me insane. 'Cause you're anonymous to me. Asking where you are, honestly, I'm not really sure what to tell them, how to end this. Because they've never seen your face, they're starting to think that I'm faking this. Oh, why so anonymous, acting so mysterious? This isn't how I wanted us to be. Why you so anonymous, acting so mysterious? This isn't how I wanted us to be. Like a man without eyes. Tell me, is it just a game? And it's driving me insane. 'Cause you're anonymous to me. Cause you're anonymous to me. Yeah. Hi, everyone. So, as you know, my name is Alexa. I'm a 16-year-old singer-songwriter based here on Long Island. You just heard my song Anonymous, which is going to be on my EP coming out later this year. I'm super excited to release it because I haven't released music in a while, but this project really reflects where I'm at right now, and I'm super excited. What I'm even more excited for is to release the first single off the project, which is titled Kissing Other Girls. This one is all me. I wrote this by myself, and then I brought it into the studio, and it's just like the most me track on there. So I'm really excited for you guys to hear it, and yeah, hope you enjoy. This is Kissing Other Girls. Every day, every night, I get lost in paranoia, thinking can destroy ya. Wondering if I'm on your mind. Remember when we were together, there was no feeling better. I know that you're with her, and it's a reminder you're no longer my secret. Yeah, I failed to keep it. I'm not good at sharing, 'cause then I start comparing myself. Why you have to be with somebody else? Yeah, I bet you're doing just fine, alright. I'm not, 'cause I'm thinking about where you have been, and baby, I can't stand the sight of you kissing other girls. Yeah, you're okay. Must be nice, you don't have to think about the fact that I moved on or you're replaced. Yeah, you're kissing other girls. Wasted tears, wasted years. I only can imagine what you do without me. I try to go to sleep, but in my dreams I see you with girls that aren't me. I'm not good at sharing, 'cause then I start comparing myself. Why you have to be with somebody else? Yeah, I bet you're doing just fine, alright. I'm not, 'cause I'm thinking about where you have been, and baby, I can't stand the sight of you kissing other girls. Yeah, you're okay. Must be nice, you don't have to think about the fact that I moved on or you're replaced. Yeah, you're kissing other girls. Yeah, you're kissing other girls. Why you're kissing other girls? These other boys, they don't make me feel like they should think and love me like you could, or I wish you would. Just stop kissing other girls, wasting my time. I feel bad, so I give them attention, but I feel nothing. Yeah, I'm faking nice while you're kissing other girls. So yeah, that's gonna be the first song that I release in a while. That's Kissing Other Girls. So the next song that I'm gonna sing for you guys is not about your typical relationship, because I'm in high school and I can write about relationships very easily. This is actually more about mental health, and
it's not something that I actually ever thought I would be able to bring to music, but I did one night when I wrote this, so go me. I just kind of wrote this about when somebody is, it could be any sort of conflict that you're having with somebody, and you can feel a lot of anxiety building, and you know that you're like literally going to burst at any second, and you're almost warning this person, like, this is about to be the straw that breaks, like, the camel's back. And that's why I named the song Straw, and it's just about, like, that feeling of wanting to protect someone of what's building up inside of you. So, yeah, this is called Straw, and I hope you can enjoy it. I can only take so much till I hit my breaking point. Walls start closing in, suddenly annoyed. Feels like I can't breathe, and I start shutting down all anxiety. I can hear a sound. It's the straw that broke my back, the last piece before I crack. Heavy all at once, the weight is just too much. Pressure lift from me, pressure lift from me, from me. I don't wanna hurt you, so give me some space. The stress is rising and hypnotizing. I could say some things that I might regret. It's not you, it's the straw that's on my back, and it's keeping me down. Oh, the straw that broke my back, the last piece before I crack. Heavy all at once, the weight is just too much. Pressure lift from me, pressure lift from me, from me. The straw that broke my back, last piece before I crack. Heavy all at once, the weight is just too much. Pressure lift from me, pressure lift from me, from me. So yeah, that's Straw. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. So the next song is also just about not even a specific relationship. I didn't write this about a specific relationship. I wrote it more about my personality, which you'll understand once you hear the song. But basically, a little quick backstory. The first line of this next song is "I cry when the movie starts the music," which is a true story. I went to see the movie A Star Is Born, which is starring Lady Gaga, who's like my all-time inspiration. And a song started playing, and before she even sang, I was sobbing in like the fourth row, which is classic me. And I just kind of wrote it about how sometimes I feel like I could give something my all, maybe even too much, and I always put a lot into things, and maybe I could be over the top at sometimes, but the hook of this song and the title of it is "I'll Never Love You with Half a Heart." So it's just kind of about that, and you'll hear it, but this is Half a Heart, and I hope you enjoyed this one too. So yeah, here we go. I cry when the movie starts the music. I laugh laugh a little loud at the jokes you tell. Wanna make you feel like you told them well. They say it's own it down, I just can't do it. No, there's too much inside me, and I kinda like me. I'd change most anything for you. Hair up, hair down. If you ask me to, I might take everything too far. But I'll never love you with half a heart. Full on, no less than 11. All out, no time for regretting. Over the top is just a start. I'll never love you with half a heart. Your calm still water on the surface, and that makes me feel kinda insecure, and that makes me do what I do even more. Laugh wise like me might make you nervous, but it's not on purpose. No, nobody's perfect. I'd change most anything for you. Hair up, hair down. If you ask me to, I might take everything too far. But I'll never love you with half a heart. Full on, no less than 11. All out, no time for regretting. Over the top is just a start. I'll never love you with half a heart. You wouldn't want me to. No, you know I'm the one for you. Full on, no less than 11. All out, no time for regretting. Over the top is just a start. I'll never love you with half a heart. Baby, count on it. Don't be down on it. Hear the sound of it. I'll never love you with half a heart. So yeah, that's half a heart. And the last one I'm gonna do for you guys, back to the relationship song. Sorry. So this last one, this is probably one of my favorite songs I've ever written. It's very out of my comfort zone. It has a little bit more of like, it's a little bit more edgy. It's much more up tempo than the rest of my songs, but I think it's the perfect way to conclude this little set. But thank you for listening to me tonight. Really appreciate it. And this is the last one. Let's go out with a bang. It's called Wish I Didn't Know. And here we go. On again, off again, complicated mess. Break up, make up, we break up again. My bed is empty without you in it. Making peace with my broken pieces. Said you loved me, but you didn't mean it. Sleeping with my twilight demons. I wish I didn't know. Your scarlet letter tattooed on me. Like a ghost, yeah, you still haunt me. Trapped inside an endless wanting. I wish I didn't know. Whoa, I wish I didn't know you. Whoa, I wish I didn't know. Wide awake, toss and turn, spiral in the dark. You lie, I cry. Each kiss leaves a scar. Obsessed with wondering where you are. Making peace with my broken pieces. Said you loved me, but you didn't mean it. Sleeping with my twilight demons. I wish I didn't know. Your scarlet letter tattooed on me.
Like a ghost, yeah, you still haunt me. Trapped inside an endless haunting. I wish I didn't know. Whoa, I wish I didn't know you. Whoa, I wish I didn't know. Human being memories bleeding in the moonlight. Wired in the mania you left behind. Wish you could crawl into my skin and read my mind. Making peace with my broken pieces. No, you didn't be sleeping with my twilight. Oh, I wish I didn't know. Tattooed on me like a ghost, yeah, you still haunt me. Trapped inside an endless. Oh yeah, I wish I didn't know. I wish I didn't. I wish I didn't know. I wish I didn't know. Oh, I wish I didn't know.
So yeah, that's it. But thank you guys again for watching, and yeah.
Hi, I'm Tiffany Castillo, owner of Trademark Talent New York. We are a talent agency, music artist development, and production company located in the tri-state area. We're visually enhancing, up-and-coming, and established music artists all over the world. Find out how you can be a part of our team. Contact Trademark Talent on our email at trademarktalentny@gmail.com, or on Instagram at tm_talentny. We're looking to take your career to the next level. The industry is waiting for you.
Welcome back, everyone. Alexa, that was such an amazing performance. Thank you for coming down and blessing us at Long Island Stage. I have known you since you're 13, so I'm sitting here and she surprised me. So just as you guys were listening to all this new live music, yeah, she surprised me too, and I was getting goosebumps. I don't know who pissed you off with kissing other girls, but they, you know, I forget who does that all the time, who writes Taylor Swift.
I love
Like
Yes.
every bad breakup, like you know, she has something better that comes out, and
She's
she makes
amazing.
millions of dollars off of it. So kissing other girls is definitely going that way. I'm going to tell you now.
Thank you.
But we're live on Long Island Stage. I want to do an intimate interview with you. I want to talk about first how did I know the answer, but let's tell them about it. How did we come thus far? How did we even get into music? Why are we in music? And we'll get into a little bit of what you accomplished later.
Yeah, so I started out in theater when I was really young, like 4 or 5 years old. I did like regional shows. I was like Molly and Annie. I, did Seussical like 15 times. I did just theater on Long Island. And then I did my first off-Broadway show when I was in 4th grade. I guess I was like 9 or so. I starred in the U.S. premiere of Number the Stars as Ellen Rosen.
Wow.
And it's funny, I didn't even think I was going to get that role because I fell like flat on my face during the audition, but somehow I got it. And I did off-Broadway for like 3 years after that. And then I must have been about 11 or 12, and I was doing an off-Broadway show, and the director of it was Debbie Gibson's sister, and she's actually from Long Island.
Yes.
And she had said to me, she's like, you probably don't know who Debbie is since you're so young, but my parents were like fangirling over her in the corner, and I ended up realizing that she was like a huge pop star, and she's like, I want you to introduce her to you. I want you to meet her because I know that you've been starting to write some music, which I had, and I want you guys to like work. So Debbie actually mentored me for about a year on my songwriting, and she really helped me learn like the beginning of the craft. And after that, I was inspired to start releasing music. So I started it when I was 11 with an anti-bullying song, and
Yes.
ended up from there kind of learning about who I was as an artist, and I still obviously am. But I've been releasing music to this day, and yeah. That's
And
my
killing it
story.
too. Killing it. I didn't even know that Debbie Gibson story. That's amazing.
Really?
No, I didn't know that. I know a lot about you. So, that is amazing, and that is a crazy background. Let's talk about your new projects.
Yes.
I see that it is a whole different feel of music. It is a completely different pivot of your career,
It
and I'm a
is.
fan. I really am a fan of it. What inspired you to take this route?
Well,
I'm really fast. Just so you know, she was a very poppy singer before this.
yeah.
So,
You know what, I just really, quarantine helped. Like, I obviously, and I know you were probably going to end up asking me about the pandemic anyway, but
yes.
I mean, like, sitting down at my keyboard and, like, not being influenced by, like, things I heard in the studio and different beats, and just, like, sitting down, like, at the keyboard or the piano or the guitar or whatever, and, like, just, like, really, like, letting my voice and the notes and everything, like, lead the way, and, like, seeing what do I like, what makes my voice sound good, what do I really naturally write without other people's, like, influence, what do I, like, what's natural really, and
Right.
this new sound was just kind of like this more, like, dark pop, like, with, like, vocal layering and stuff, like, that was just what came out. So I think that the pandemic definitely, like, gave me an opportunity to, like, slow down and, like, take a step back and really, like, learn more about myself. And I don't know if I would have gotten the chance to do that, probably later down the road. But so yeah, I just started writing, and I'm gonna have a 6-song EP, and you just heard 5 of them. And yeah, like you said before, this was a complete surprise. I've never played these songs except for, like, clip-its on Instagram. So this is the first time I've really played any of them. But I'm super excited because I'm just like, I don't really know what to expect from, like, the public or social media.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be good. I'm blown away, and I really, when I was sitting there, I looked at Tina and I was like, oh, okay, you know, like a star was born. Like, no, you were always very talented, but this new sound just really works for you.
Yeah.
And it diversitizes you, and I think that it's something that your fan base is really gonna gravitate towards. So I know in the pandemic, obviously, we got to that gist of things, but I know that your songwriting has been such a huge part of your career. And actually, Alexa just wrapped up writing a song for me for a television show that I'm working on here on Long Island.
Yeah.
We can't say much about it yet, but stay tuned because Alexa wrote the music, and I choreographed and
Yes,
directed
she
and
did.
produced it. You know, but you know, let's talk about advice. If we can go back to the beginning of the pandemic from now, what would you tell yourself when we were scared and freaking out, and a lot of growth despite how much of a terrible time this was? I feel like it was a real time for people to grow and really find out they were, you know, who they really were. So what would you tell yourself if we were to go back in time, and let's say it was March 13th when the world shut down?
I remember
at
that
6
day.
o'clock? What would you tell yourself then from your future self now?
I would say don't let yourself get distracted by so many things that were distracting me at that time. I used to be so obsessed with, like, you know, what's everybody doing right now? What's the sound that I have to do that matches what everybody else is doing? And what music video am I going to film for this? And, you know, what day am I, like, I would let myself get distracted by so many, like, little details that mean nothing if the music isn't authentic.
Right.
So thank God, like, I used that time. Like, there was a period of time in the beginning of the pandemic that I actually, like, completely logged off of social media, and I ended up never logging back into some of them, and just kind of, like, taking time to reflect. But I would have just advised myself to do exactly what I did and maybe even spend more time doing it. But I think it would just be like, don't let yourself get distracted by things that in the, like, long run are not going to help you if it's
Exactly.
not exactly, like, if the music isn't real. So,
Exactly.
yeah.
I think that is one of the key things that a lot of us has learned from this pandemic is as serious as life is, it's, you know, you got to really make it count. Every day's got to count. And I see that you did that. And that's so inspiring because, you know, my famous saying is like, if I don't wake up every day and open my toolbox, then what is the sense of me living?
Yeah.
Because my passion and my purpose is to help others grow. And, you know, I came in this industry it's not like I woke up one day and was like, I want to become a music manager, or I want to become a producer, like I want to become a radio personality. Like I started off as a dancer and choreographer, and like look what flourished. And that's like kind of the same testimony for you. It's like, you know, you envisioned yourself singing, but I don't think you really envisioned yourself being this master songwriter and producer.
No. I thought I was going to be on Broadway for the rest of my life.
Exactly. And now it's just like, I'm just so proud of you. So thank you again for coming on. And
Thank you.
I'm so excited for what's to come. And thank you, Long Island Stage, for having Alexa on. So back to you, Brian.
You know, I'm just the talent you brought today. And I think if you're watching this and you're paying attention and listening to the words, these artists are poets. I mean, we can get caught up in the great stylization of the music and such, but they're poets, and a lot of what they speak to are today's challenges. It's a gift that, Tiffany, you brought them here, and I kind of, because they're still young in their career, I know they've accomplished a lot of things, and I'm hoping it's going to be, well, we were on the stage first, or this is where, you know, someday when they're getting their Grammys, they can say it started at Long Island Stage. And I love, Tiffany, exactly what you said. I totally believe it. Long Island is a major entertainment hub, and it's going to be even more. A lot of migration from the city out east with a lot of talent. There are more and more resources available, and people aren't going to want to travel. They're going to want to come, hopefully, to here, to these studios, iStudios, and we have some special stuff coming up. Next up is Allie Tamburello, Tamburello. I hope I got that right. But we're going to hear from her, and I've watched her stuff online and some of the work she's done. You're really going to be impressed with this. But before we get to Allie, we've got to cover some issues that are important, and it's how we get here. We get here by sponsorships. We're not out asking for money. We're out providing entertainment and providing some contrast of what's really available in the secret spots on Long Island that make things really special and really talk to us. One of those things that I'm really excited about is a new line of clothing that Fathom has come up with. Fathom Clothing has come up with just for us. So hopefully the guys are showing that to you right now, showing off those new T-shirts, and there's hats and stuff. So Fathom.clothing. You can get the link right from the Long Island Stage site. And the profits from the sale of those shirts, which I hope to see all over down streets in Patchogue and Babylon, and maybe in New York City, people wearing those Long Island Stage shirts and other Long Island Stage merchandise, help us get the word out so we can continue to promote today's great artists. And through the gift of music, through Ramona's gift of music, we can promote tomorrow's stars. You know, we need art. We need art. We need this culture in our lives. It completes us. I know it completes me. And I know if you're taking the time out of your day to watch this show, that music and art is important to you. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about props. I hope you've been paying attention to props. But before we get to those great prop shots that our cameraman is taking, I'm really excited to introduce a real special artist who's, if you've read Ed's blog about her, you notice she's done a lot of work already. So she is not coming here without a lot of experience. She's got a great sound. And right after this commercial break, we'll have Allie Tamburello for you.
gonna bite the dust any day now, but even so, I'm still driving, got places that I wanna go. Is it the end of the world? Well, don't it feel that way these days? I'm looking for a savior, 'cause I've been on bad behavior day in, day out. What is life? What is life about? Day in, day out. Oh, I got a feeling it'll all work out. I've been saying words, but they don't seem to carry. Tell my conscience to give it a rest, 'cause I don't need its commentary. Stuck behind a 12-inch screen, hydrated by countless cups of cheap caffeine. Miss the good old days with them good old amphetamines. Day in, day out. What is life? What is life about? Day in, day out. Oh, I got a feeling it'll all work. I'm out of my mind, out of things to keep me occupied. Can't get these puzzle pieces right, and for obvious reasons, I'm in fight or flight. Oh, I could scream, and I can't help but feeling like I'm a cog in the machine. I have my doubts. What is life? What is life about? I would scream and shout, but I got a feeling it'll all work out. It'll all work out. Oh, oh. Hi everyone, my name is Allie Tamburello, and I'm super excited to be here playing tonight on Long Island Stage. It is my first performance in over a year because of COVID, so I am super excited to be here. That was my song called It'll All Work Out, and I wrote it about the pandemic, actually, and kind of my feelings during that time. So the next song that I am going to play is one of my oldest songs that I have written. And it is about a trip that I took to San Diego, California. And I wrote it for my two best friends who I took the trip with. And I had a really spiritual experience. So I think it's about one of those places and those people that keep a little handprint on your heart. So the song's called January San Diego. I felt God in California, January, San Diego. St. Peter and the waves were there in the form of a drunk guy sitting on the pier, and days and nights went by so slow, and now it's back to New York I go. And there's a light that shines bright on the corner of Cape May Street, where painted rocks and a band of gypsies meet, and Fleetwood Mac is blaring through a speaker in your bedroom, and all I needed was you, 'cause once my feet hit that shore, I knew that I wanted more. I'm holding those days like a Bible in my hand. threw a flower in the ocean to commemorate the loss. He had the heart of a child and loved his niece at all costs. And I feel like I'm 17 laying in the dunes for a bit of lust in ocean ruins. But once my feet hit that shore, I knew that I wanted more. I'm holding those days like a Bible in my hands. Why didn't you just believe everything isn't always what it seems? I know January, San Diego. I don't want to go back where the bankers are on Wall Street and the businessmen are blind and the singers on the subway play a ditty for a dime, where I'm just this starving artist separated from my tribe. But when I feel alone, I'll put this all on paper. Draw a picture of your little house and your Irish neighbors. We were all so happy just to be alive, sitting in the backseat of your car from La Jolla while you drive. It's 9 a.m., I'm still half gone, and I got my gloves, my hat, my winter coat back on. Back to familiar time and things I hate the most, and I'm hoping that St. Peter follows me back onto the East Coast. 'Cause once my feet left that shore, I knew that I wanted more. I'm still holding those days like a Bible in my hands. Why didn't I just believe everything isn't always what it seems? Now I know that I felt God in California, January, San Diego. So my next song is a song called Paul McCartney, and I wrote it as an ode to the songwriters that inspire me, and what those people might say if they were looking at my life and the way it is right now. So, like I said, this is called Paul McCartney. So, Paul, if you're out there and you hear this. Long and winding road, or whatever Paul McCartney said. There's history in every acre of cities of the dull and dead. The end of year is here, and I'm counting my regrets. 'Cause I spent 12 months collecting nothing but some poetry and debt. The times they are changing, or whatever Bob Dylan meant by that. They say you love your 20s, but it seems like they got old and fat. And loving seems so listless when it's stuck behind the screen. I'm swiping left and swiping right, but can't say what I really mean. And if I were a mistake, perhaps I know my truth. I buy a farmhouse on the eastern shore, recount some stories of my youth. How I spent a year inside, colored the lines of my life instead. I'm just trying to survive. Somehow I'm still standing. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. And if James Taylor could see me now, I know I couldn't hide the pain. I'm searching for a meaning in his lyrics, wrote him decades gone. Cryptic message buried there to help me to move on. And if I were a wizard, I'd cast a magic spell. I'd drain the water from the oceans, 'cause right now I'm just an empty well. Give myself the will to try. trying to solidify instead. I'm just trying to insert the loop track, repeat and play back everything I thought I'd be by now. If I just slow down, I'll figure out how to ride my way out. If anything, I got my Martin in the front seat with my feet up on the dash, and I'm running low on energy, impatience, food, and love and cash. And there's still water left to tread, and I'm miles from my nice warm bed, down a long and winding road. Or whatever Paul McCartney said. So my next song is one of my first songs that I actually wrote during the pandemic. I did a lot of writing during COVID because there wasn't much else to do. But so this song is a song called Different Things. And it's pretty much about when you love someone in the relationship, but you know that it won't work out because you guys are in different places. But and it's a reflection on that. So hope you like it. Sunrise spilling over mountain peaks, and in the kitchen smell of coffee brewing. And when I look at you, love flies at me in full speed, but now it lays in ruins. I blame it on the dopamine, but the fact I've kept my heart in cages, never to be felt or seen. Sigh enough, was it love? Answers only you'd redeem. And I wrote this story time and time again, and the ink's not even dry yet, but it's time I drop the pen. It seems my moral compass up and left, and you can keep those precious parts of me, 'cause I'm laying them to rest. The ties are bound, our wires crossed. Can't keep making up for all the time we lost. I've gave away to these strings, 'cause we want different things. My best friend told me you're back in Akron now. I knew it was a long time coming, but I still don't know how I keep finding myself among the mess. Oh, well, you're living off the mountain air with your pop strapped down your bike. I got the Polaroid still on my dresser. I look at it sometimes. Can't help but wonder if I could have gotten our knots untied. Spoil my moral compass, will love her that's still gone. I know the universe will work it out if somehow we belong together. I know it's for the better, or is that just what I say? As humans we adapt, but the heart is more abstract. Who knows what the future brings? But I'm hoping different things. So I'm at the end of my set. The last song that I'm going to play is a very personal one. And I wrote it in memory of my late friend, Virginia Ann Caffrini. And this song is called Virginia. I just want to thank everyone at Long Island Stage for having me out tonight. It was a true honor to play these songs for you. And I hope to be playing more in the future. So, like I said, this is called Virginia. Found a penny on a Monday morning. It was dated 1992. Felt your light go straight through me, and I know you know that we are missing. Sifting through my memory, putting pieces where I think they go. And if words could have saved you, I'd have written down so long ago. But in my dreams, I know I watched her fly. She's a golden bird who finds her solace in the clear blue sky. Your song go unheard, soar far and wide, my golden bird.
Welcome back, everyone. We're back on the comfy couch, I guess you would call it, right?
Yes.
We just wrapped up an amazing performance. I am blown away by your talent, honestly and truly. I know that, you were speaking briefly in between each song, and you were talking about what inspired each song, and I was also taking a look at your resume, which is extensively impressive. I'm blown away. Let's talk about how you got into music and how this all started.
Sure. So I grew up in a very musical family. My mom's a singer, and all my uncles always kind of played in bands. So there was always a lot of music playing when I was growing up around the house. And then I really started taking it seriously more in high school, middle school. I have Crohn's disease. For those that don't know, I'm advocated for a lot. But during that time, I was very sick, and my mom kind of helped push me into outlets that were creative to kind of not think about everything that was going on. So it's really been a blessing throughout my whole life, because whenever I've had struggles with that, I've been able to kind of come back to art. And yeah, it kind of started through that. And then I went to Long Island High School for the Arts, and I went to Copiague High School, and I sang a lot in high school. My choir teacher, shout out to Larry Wurtzel, he actually is the reason I'm here today. He recommended me for the show. So.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
So if you're watching,
what a full circle.
I know. So yeah, and that's and then it just kind of took off from there. I just loved it so much that I had to do it. So.
Oh, well, of course. Well, listen, the talent's there. I have to say it.
Thank you.
And that is, that's an amazing testimony. I'm a big person in believing that God gives us a purpose, no matter what you believe in or where you come from. You have a purpose in your life, and life also throws us out a certain amount of struggle. Some it may be a lot, some it may be less. For you, I know that Crohn's disease has definitely had been a struggle, and to see how you flourished from it, and to see how you took, the good from the bad, and kind of flipped the script is extremely inspiring. So that is amazing for you. Where can we find your music?
So I have kind of done a lot of crossover in the past couple of years. I'm a musical theater artist as well as an actor. So my singer-songwriter stuff is now kind of coming to the surface for the first time. So you can find me on Instagram at Allie Tams, with a Z, T-A-M-B-Z, A-L-L-I-E, and www.allietamburello.com, and also Allie Tamburello on Facebook. My music page is on there.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. So exciting. Do we have anything coming up in the near future?
I have a couple of things that are possibilities for the summer now that the world is opening up again. So I have two potential gigs that will be coming up that I can't say right now because they're not official, but
of course,
but that they are in the works. And I'm obviously going to be writing, and I do plan to release an EP of my own music at some point.
So exciting. That's so exciting. No, I'm excited for you. I mean, I was listening to you, and I was just blown away by your talent, and your voice it takes you on a ride. That's how I feel. It takes you on a journey, and it hounds people into really focus on your lyrics and really focus on the storytelling, and that's what I listen to. We were just briefly talking about your outfit that's 70s inspired. I'm a huge 70s fanatic, and my thing is, a lot of, the blues and funk and, all that stuff that came about, it was all storytelling. It wasn't just a bunch of I look good tonight. No, it was real storytelling, and really taking you kind of on that ride, and that's how all these festivals like Woodstock and all these things became experiences and stuff. So it's awesome that you've kind of took in what inspired you and put you into today's format, which is super cool.
Yeah, I have a very heavy background in acting, so storytelling's what I think attracts me to art in the first place, especially things like music and that are just the direct human contact form of art. It's the one form of art that really relates to being a human being. So that always attracted me to that, and a lot of my inspirations as you can see in some of my music, they are people who were in the 70s and the 60s, and they were the true storytellers. I'm a big Joni Mitchell fan. She's very inspired me a lot. So and all of her songs are their own novel wrapped in one.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. So I've been kind of going with this question throughout the entire night. If you could go back and tell the younger you, while you were going through these trials and tribulations, what advice would you give yourself back then? Because I know that advice now can help growing musicians today.
I would say enjoy the ride. Just relax and have fun, because it really is about the joy of doing music. And I think if the past year taught us anything, it's that like I never thought that there'd be a capacity in which I couldn't do like art, so like just freely, and COVID kind of forced us all to find other ways to do the things we do, especially as artists. So my best advice would just be like relax, enjoy the ride, and just love what you do and share your gift with others, like, because you never know how what you have to put out there is gonna inspire someone else.
Oh, I love that. Well, I had such a great time chatting with
Yes,
you.
thank you.
I'm honored to be in your presence. You were such an amazing performer, and big thank you to everyone at Long Island Stage for having me today. Again, I am Tiffany Castillo. You can find me at www.trademarktalentny.com. And again, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Brian. I had a blast here tonight. And make sure you tune in to the next one because I know there's some exciting talent coming up. Bye, guys.
Tiffany, thanks again. Allie, wonderful. The storytelling is really what makes it all happen, right? What connects us to it. Hey, we've gone a half an hour over it this time because we've had 3 artists. I hope you don't mind. I certainly didn't, because it was a great experience to learn. If you're watching regular TV and you missed this, it's more fun to watch it live, and the best way to watch it is on istudios.tv. That's a direct studio feed. You get the best quality, the best audio, and you get to chat with our technical team, and sooner or later, chat with our guest host. So that's coming. We have a lot of new stuff coming. I mentioned props before. I hope you've been watching and you've been keeping track of them, because there's going to be a little game coming up in the next few episodes where you're going to be able to do some challenges. You also might have catch some things that will be used in future episodes. So there's a story happening, and I hope you're going to be part of it. Share this opportunity to learn about Long Island's great hidden talents. Well, Tiffany's got some people today that weren't so hidden, and I think all of our artists have tremendous potential, and you're going to see them out and about. Don't forget, when you get a chance, to bookmark Long Island Stage. All the artists you've seen here, including Trademark Talent, if you go through the blog, Ed's blog, and look at them, you'll be able to get links from there. You don't have to worry about writing anything down. LongIslandStage.com. You'll be able to find links. You'll also be able to, within a couple of days, go back and watch all of these performances just by clicking on the photo of the artist in the schedule. And you can watch the whole entire episode. Share it with your friends. Help us build the Long Island music community and art community to get the respect it deserves, not only here on Long Island, which great treasure it is, but also throughout the nation and the world. Thank you, Tiffany, for coming, Allie, and the rest of our guests. Thank you for our producers and our executive producer, Johnny Sachs, who's helping to make all this happen. And thank you for tuning in. So till next time, thank you from Long Island Stage.
Every night I lie awake, watching clocks and counting days, wishing I was with you already. I don't know how long I'll last. If I don't get to you and fast, I think I might just break my heart. It's so heavy. To get to you, I don't know when or how or where, but I'll be coming through. So expect me soon. I will run or drive or fly, whatever I have to do to get to you. I'll get